But so basically what happened was she was arrested in, I want to say like Arkansas or something like that. And so supposedly Fargo has this new AI software. It's just like facial recognition software.
Coming.
And so she was arrested in Arkansas and then extradited back to Fargo. And when they put her in jail, I guess they didn't get to the case right away or something. But then when they got to the case finally, it was like 6 months later.
Yeah,
going to the Super Bowl.
I read somewhere that Vikings are now potentially exploring the option to pick up Crosby after he failed his test to the Ravens.
Really?
Yeah, he blew for fentanyl or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
After like talking about all his sobriety and all this shit, all of a sudden he's just jacked
he injured
on
though?
Fent.
Didn't he get injured?
He did get injured.
That's why he was on Fent?
No, I mean, he was injured last year. He played at the end of the last year. So he was injured the year prior. He blew out his knee or something.
Man, I feel like this is going to be
we were told we were lied to about like voting and whatnot, when Joe Biden won, basically. Yeah. I feel like we are going to be completely lied to this next time. There's no way we're ever going to be able to.
I think 100% the Republican Party is going to cheat their way to everything they got right
100%.
now. 100%.
It's sad. Yeah. It's really sad. I have no faith in anything that we're able to.
When I say that I'm done with politics, like of course I stay informed, but bro, I'm not invested. I don't have a fight in the war at all anymore. Like I just don't give a shit. I'm just staying aware, bro. I'm catching tidbits here and there to try to stay up to date with the craziness. You know, I'm just trying to, bro. I just want to see the devil when he comes running.
Yeah,
I want to see.
That's all.
I want to see fucking justice. Like
it's never coming.
That's not what you.
Welcome back to another episode of Ill Eagle Culture Brands Red Tape Talk. I'm your host, John Ostos, a.k.a. Ill Eagle CEO, and I'm here with my two counterparts, Dion Two Cup Larry and Cody Big Meat Mauk. And what is up, fellas?
There's a lot going on in the world.
Fuck the world, bro. What's going on locally?
Locally?
Yeah, let's talk locally. I don't give a damn about the world. The world's fake.
Yeah, it is really
fake. The world is fake and gay, bro.
Dude, when Cody said that, I had texted the same thing to Chase like maybe 2 weeks prior. I was like, dude, everything's fake and gay. It doesn't matter. It is, bro.
That's literally like my point of view on all world topics now. It's all fake and gay, bro.
It seems that way. But locally, I would say there's kind of been a lot of controversy going on.
Yeah, so that stuff you sent us about the chief stepping down and then that girl that went to F5, they're not connected, right?
I don't know if that had anything to do with it. I mean, he could have just been at his time, but also
pretty random and spur of the moment, right?
It could have had something to do with it.
Yeah.
So my understanding, okay.
Yeah, let's break it down on this girl first.
I saw Adam post this back in December when it first happened. It said somebody had called him. There's this girl. She got released from jail. She had literally nothing, and he was able to get her a ride to Chicago, I think, which is like halfway to Tennessee. And I could be fucking up the details, but so he gave her a ride all the way down there, got her what she needed, and then that was it. Like, got her what she needed for right then. And then we didn't hear anything about it. But then he just posted the other day saying kind of a recap of the story. And then he said, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because she was telling her the news, what happened to her. And then she brought up F5, of course. But so basically what happened was she was arrested in, I want to say like Arkansas or something like that. And so supposedly Fargo has this new AI software. It's just like facial recognition software.
Coming.
And So she was arrested in Arkansas and then extradited back to Fargo. And when they put her in jail, I guess they didn't get to the case right away or something. But then when they got to the case finally, it was like 6 months later.
Yeah.
And so they got to the case and they're like, no, this is not the girl. You got the wrong girl. Here's the evidence. I guess she had like Uber receipts showing that she was in 3 states over, or, not even in the same state. Mm-hmm. And then they had a whole mountain of evidence. Well, okay. Then they released her. And so they got the wrong girl because they used this experimental software. And I don't know if this software has been around, and I apologize to any Fargo police that are listening to this. I'm just speaking about what I heard, but
software or not,
if that's
you got to do your due diligence afterwards, especially if it's like trial software, right? Like you still got to bring her in and do what you're supposed to have always done, which is verify, check, like cross, T's, dot I's, like make sure that the software was accurate, because if it's test software, like, bro, you don't just throw somebody to the wolves like that. You got to do your due diligence.
Taken from your home area too. And then
that's wild.
So she lost her job. She lost her house. She has no money.
Bro, she's got a major lawsuit coming.
Major lawsuit.
Like we're talking major 7-figure lawsuit.
And
bro.
So all this started happening, and it just so happens that the chief decided to resign or retire.
This is a regular Fargo one?
What's that?
Fargo chief?
Yeah, the Fargo Police Department. Yeah.
The top dog.
The same guy that was like, I was at my lake place. I can't just come in today, even though a murder happened.
And then you got, Fargo cops getting beat up.
Yeah.
And, like, it was just, I don't know.
It wasn't a good year for him.
We got some dogs. We got some dogs on the police force over there, and they're great guys, great females too. But
I'm sure they take issue with this kind of sloppiness too, though.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So they just probably can't be as vocal.
Anytime something like that happens in your organization, it makes you look bad. It's the same thing with us. Like
getting punched out by a homeless guy, 3 people, that's insane.
Or doing TikTok dances, bro.
That is crazy too.
So funny story. Maybe I shouldn't bring this up. I don't know.
Bring it up. Knock it off. We need the ratings.
Okay, so there was Fargo PD had posted a video of one of the cops, and he's a young cop, and he's a smaller guy, skinny. Mm-hmm. And dude, the comments just went after him. After he got done with the video, you look in the comments, and they started calling him Officer Twink.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. And so then
you can't outrun the internet, bro. Like
Fargo, dude, the comments were fucking brutal. And then the Fargo PD had posted a video of a female cop, and the comments were just like, we don't want this bitch. We want Officer Twink back. Give us Officer Twink. Where's Officer Twink? They're like, rooting for this guy. And then, oh man, dude.
That's wild.
Dude, it was so funny. Like, if you go look it up, I was dying laughing. I was like, that sucks, but at the same time, it's really funny.
It'll teach these people to not use social media like that anymore,
Yeah.
And if there's one thing I can't ever seem to wrap my head around doing, it's just randomly commenting on public forums.
I don't get that at all.
And posts. Like, I can't ever go on the news and comment. I can't go on celebrities' things and comment. I rarely do it to like friends and family members, let alone, you know what I mean? So it's like, I just find it odd, but like people have made a living off of it, bro.
Cody rips up some
Cody gets in there. I've seen Cody.
I get after it every now and again.
Yeah.
Every time I see something that I just get too fired up, I got to shoot something off.
Yeah, I see that.
And write something just to make myself feel better. Right? Even though I know that they're not going to see that, but
like what was the last one? You went off on Bongino's page or some shit, I think.
Yeah.
You snapped on him. Yeah. That was pretty funny. It's funny when I see people I know do it. I just can't do it, bro. You know what I mean? I'm just like, nah, not me, bro.
You gotta go.
You know, I see Laura do it all the time on random shit, bro.
Dude,
I'm like,
the funny,
she replies to people a lot.
The thing about social media is like nowadays, it seems like everybody's trying to be an influencer.
100%.
And you got to be careful because even with those like, I don't know if John has got a freaking camera in those things.
What do you mean?
Oh, like the meta glasses and stuff. Yeah.
I'll show you this. John,
I have the meta glasses.
John, pull up.
They have a light on them though. But people could take those out now.
Pull up your Instagram.
Okay.
So this happened to one of our guys, and I love this dude. This kid is
one of your recruiters.
He's a recruiter now. He was in our marketing department, and it couldn't have happened to a better guy. Like I love this guy so
good.
much.
I thought you were gonna say something bad.
Well, they made him look bad.
Yeah,
but he was kind of taken off guard because this kid came up to his table and asked him a really crazy question, and he kind of just didn't know how to process it. And it just caught him off guard.
Yeah.
And so, but I love this. You'll see what I'm talking about. This kid is so funny, though.
I feel like I've seen this, but we'll see.
It went viral. And that's the only reason why I'm showing it is because it went viral. But I love this. I love Obi so much, dude. He's awesome.
Excuse me, sir. I was wondering if you could sign this petition for me. It's a petition to test military-grade weapons onto the homeless. I was wondering if you'd like to sign it. It's for a good cause. Yeah.
No, you're not.
I mean, like, how else are you going to test out the weapons, you know? So, like... No, thank you. Okay, thank you. Have a good day. Excuse me, sir. I was wondering if you could sign this petition for me.
That's funny, bro. That's a pretty good one. The look he gave him, he was just like, "What the fuck? It's for a good cause."
Military weapons and homeless people. Yeah, it kind of that went viral too. So
that is funny shit. Man.
But yeah, so I don't know. Other than that, I think that's it locally that I could think of. Oh, Kyler Murray, Vikings. We're going to the Super Bowl.
100%.
Oh yeah,
that little guy's gonna get there.
We are going to the Super Bowl.
I read somewhere that Vikings are now potentially exploring the option to pick up Crosby after he failed his test to the Ravens.
Really?
Yeah, you know he blew for fentanyl. They're
saying.
Fent. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
After like talking about all his sobriety and all this shit, all of a sudden he's just
was
jacked
he injured
on
though?
Fent.
Didn't he get injured?
He did get injured.
That's why he was on Fent?
No, I mean he was injured last year. He played at the end of the last year. So he was injured the year prior. He blew out his knee or something.
Man, I feel like this is going to be a really bad domino effect for him because it opened up money for everyone, right? Like that was trying to get him, and now no one wants to risk their money, you know, because it's going to be like I think he's going to find himself just nowhere, bro.
Yeah, the Ravens gave the next guy so much money. Yeah, he's not even like that.
What was his position?
The end.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I think we just didn't we just get rid of our DN too?
I'm not sure. The Vikings are so trash; it's not worth watching.
Unless
Justin Jefferson's going somewhere, no one's paying attention to that.
We're going.
No, you know what?
So
I think it's guaranteed. You're going to the playoffs, bro. Like every year.
Yeah,
you got to.
It's guaranteed.
That's the MO, bro.
It's guaranteed.
That's the MO.
If we had a fucking decent quarterback last year, easy.
But you did. Easy. Kyler Murray is a better quarterback than a lot of the ones you've had.
He's going to be the
so little.
He's going to be a dog.
He's my height.
As opposed to all the other dogs every other time that we're there.
Well,
you understand.
Okay. I think the curse is on the Vikings, bro, because look at your boy who just won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like, 100%. He was a dog, bro. He just wasn't for them.
Pretty built.
They were really good.
That team was pretty
But I mean, you guys have a great team.
Sam, I mean, dude, you could have had a mediocre quarterback as in Seahawks, and they probably would.
No.
Yeah, Sam Darnold is not a fucking. He's not
that great, but
he's not that great. You couldn't
just put anybody in that system and do that.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. The Vikings have a great team. They have the best wide receiver
to play
the game in the last 10 years.
One final piece.
So I feel like when you have quality teams, bro, like
dude, it's the linchpin of a team.
Look, you have teams like the Ravens, you have teams like the Eagles, like all they're quality teams. They're built up, bro.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold beat all those quarterbacks. That's got to speak something, bro. When you have well put together teams and multiple teams,
his whole team,
the defining factor is going to be that QB, bro.
They had it all this year.
But the thing is like the Vikings have lacked an offensive line for a long time, and they somehow think it's always the quarterback. Like your offensive line is not that good.
Yeah, they don't pay attention to the right shit.
No, it's either one thing or the other.
It's always your offensive line. Those are the dogs. That's what wins games.
Yeah, I understand that. But this year, I think our offensive line was better, but we didn't have a quarterback. Now, years prior, when we had either Darnold or Cousins, we didn't have an offensive line. Both of those guys are very big, but slow. I don't think Kirk Cousins is big. I think Darnold's big, but they're very slow. So they can't move around.
Very slow, but yeah.
They can't move around.
Okay, but listen to this. How big do you think the average lineman is in height?
6'5", 6'6".
Yeah, and Kyler Murray's 5'9".
So?
That's fucking short, dude.
I don't care, dude.
Justin Jefferson better be ready to jump up really high.
Yeah, I that doesn't bother me.
They better get a dog for a running back, too.
I like him because I think he's going to be hurt. We need a quarterback that can evade and run.
But that's the thing. That's where you get guys injured. So I think it's not going to go well, but I mean, we'll see.
I think it will.
I think they're going to put in J.J. McCarthy again, and then he's going to get hurt. And
we're going to put a pin.
49ers.
We're going to put a pin in this post, and we're going to say that we're going to the distance. Bank on it, bitches.
I'm going to bet Sean
Bank
again.
on it, bitches.
Sean from the gym, I'm going to bet him. I'm going to bet you guys don't make it to the playoffs.
Who you betting?
Sean, he's from the gym.
Sean Harris?
Yeah, I'm not sure his last name, but.
With the beard, tall, skinny, kind of jack dude? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we bet on them playing, and I won. And so now I'm going to bet they don't go to the playoffs if you're listening to this. I got you.
All right. Bet a fucking cream pie, bitch.
We bet a supplement of our choice last time, so that was good. Nice. I like that. So, again, run it back.
Do you have USC queued up?
Who?
UFC queued up for the topic or no?
I have some
White House card.
Some stuff saved for it.
I didn't know if you had it that we were going to talk about that or not.
With that being said, the Cowboys are making a lot of moves, so they could actually be a good team this year. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Oh, did you see that shit about Mahomes?
Mm-mm.
Who was it?
They're trying to get. It wasn't.
They're offering him all these picks. Like
it wasn't the Seahawks, was it?
Cardinals.
Somebody offered. Yeah, they made like a big offer for him. That they said that Kansas City did not turn it down. That they might be. I don't know, bro. I seen it though.
For them, honestly, they got to get some cap space in there. You saw they're bringing back Travis Kelce another year, 1-year deal.
You know what's funny?
To make like $13 million.
Why?
Are they serious? You know what's funny is that I told Duffy when they were on their run, I was like, dude, he thought they're going to be the dynasty, next dynasty team. I was like, no, you can't be a dynasty team when all these guys are getting paid.
Yeah. Also, they're pumping Patrick Mahomes full of drugs because he has to be in order to play.
Well, you know, I got this lower back problem. I'm an amphibian.
Hey, how weird that the UFC didn't even post it.
I think they just made like a promo video just today.
So the White House card sucks, right?
It's trash.
Yeah. What do you guys think about all of the?
The only cool thing is probably like, Alex moving up.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about like some of the comments that are these all these fighters have been saying now? So it's
getting crazy.
You got Rousey coming out, you got Carano coming out, you got Jones coming out, you got McGregor coming out, you got Colby Covington. I just saw made a video.
I mean, I'm gonna say.
What do you guys think about it?
I'm gonna say they're not wrong, bro.
John.
Huh?
I sent it to you.
All right. They're not wrong. You know what I mean? Like they're making really good points, man. Oh yeah, here we go.
Yeah, that card just does not impress me.
So Justin Gaethje didn't even know that he was going to be in the main event or in the fight at all. I think what happened was that who was it, Khamzat, that was supposed to fight him? Topuria, I can't remember. They said that the last minute he got injured, and that was who the person was. Whoever was supposed to fight him.
Fight who?
Topuria.
Oh,
yeah.
Ilya?
It was the brain dead guy.
The brain dead guy?
Yeah.
What do you mean the brain dead guy?
Guy that just fought
He's one of those Russian dudes.
No.
Yeah, that's who the story was. That they were saying that's who was supposed to fight him. It was all set up, and then at the last minute he got injured, and that was the night that they called and said, "Hey, he's out." And so they had to scramble to find somebody, and it was fucking Justin Gaethje. He didn't even know when they announced it the night of the last fight. He heard it for the first time too.
Really?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh shit! Boy, they were really scrambling.
But Gaethje and somebody just fought. Was it Max Holloway?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it was.
No.
Yeah, him and Holloway
Michael
had the
Chandler. Or no, who did Gaethje just fight?
I thought it was Holloway.
Chandler, wasn't it?
Had
you
to
tell how much UFC fans we are.
I watched this fight too. I just never remember.
I watch them too, but it's just they're not as they're so lackluster now, bro.
Patty Pimblett. That's who it was.
Oh, that's right. I watched that one.
I thought one of them was
right?
next.
Oh, no, Gaethje beat Pimblett.
Yeah, I thought one of them was always next to fight Poirier, because that's what everyone was like. Oh, I'm so sad that he won, because now he's got to go out like this, because Poirier's really good.
The story is that he had no idea he was gonna fight.
Yeah,
they were putting Topuria up to.
I don't think anybody had any idea that
this
those two
would be
were
the way it is,
except for maybe Pereira and
they always
Ghana,
had Alex Alex fighting, but I thought Alex would be fighting like Chimaev or Jones.
Otherwise, the rest of the card, bro, it's like okay for the supposed biggest White House event. You know, like it seems weird. You see Joe Rogan's comments about it too.
What did he say?
He was commenting. He's like, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's weird. It's a strange energy to be at the White House while we're in the middle of a fucking war. We're supposed to have this grand event for the UFC on the White House lawn while we're in the middle of a war. He's like, I think it's weird. It doesn't feel right.
Yeah,
it really doesn't.
Yeah,
it's not great.
You know, they're gonna have this huge celebration. You know, they're gonna stage
what's supposed to be America's 250th birthday.
Right.
I saw it was supposed to be free. Is what I like a post today that it was going to be free to watch.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I don't know if that means
on
live
Paramount
free,
Plus.
but
It can't be free.
That's what it said online, dude. It was a post I saw.
But yeah, Paramount Plus is just you got to have the app.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're paying for a subscription.
So the last fight, it cut out during the main event.
That was brutal.
And that was shitty, bro. That was really bad.
I heard, is there a lot of commercials now?
Tons of ads.
Yeah. That's going to ruin it. I'm telling you, boys. I think so.
But that's what like Ronda Rousey and everyone was talking about.
Yeah.
They're just like Dana.
Brendan Schaub just literally made a video about this. He's like, the UFC right now is a sinking ship.
Yeah. Well, man, they're giving your boy what's his name? Jake Paul. A good run, bro. They're letting him step in and really take some
MVP.
Some serious weight. You know what I mean? Like it's weird.
Yep.
It says
that shit could shift gears real fast because he's paying.
Yeah. It says 85,000 tickets are being made available for an outdoor viewing experience at the Ellipses in Washington, D.C. Dana announced this event will include festivities and large screens to watch the fight card. It is free. But
How
I
are they
don't
going to have 85,000 people on the White House lawn?
Is that what they call that? The Ellipse? Ellipse?
But it's not going to be free to watch it live.
That's
right?
what I'm saying. Is that just
imagine the homework they're going to have to do for the sake of security,
there
bro?
Ain't no fucking
if
way.
it's just a bunch of random
and you got
Joes
all
running
these,
up
like,
for free,
running around killing people.
Yeah,
like,
bro. Like
the Ellipse is the park. It's a 52-acre park south of the White House.
They're like the biggest event in the world is going to show up on the White House lawn. President Trump could not make it though. He's in a bunker somewhere.
There's no way he's gonna have to watch it from like a window or something. So that's the lawn that they're gonna have like the TV set up so you can watch it, and that's what's free.
Oh,
so like the fight will be over in the lawn.
Oh yeah,
and then this is across the street in the park. Is what they're getting at.
Still, you want to talk about national security risk?
Yeah, 82,000 people
on top of what's going on at the White House.
The fight is going to be on the White House lawn, and I'm guessing there's going to be people around that.
Yes,
and
supposedly
have screens.
Supposedly, the UFC is paying for everything.
Really?
Yeah,
sure. They probably paid for it already.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
for sure.
He's like, we'll endorse you for the next 6 months, but yeah,
that's a really shitty card. I was expecting Jones, McGregor.
So Jones' situation, let's talk about that because I'm a little bit torn on the circumstances of him. Like, Dana says he was never in discussion.
I don't believe that.
Jones says he was, but man, Dana just doesn't seem like he's that kind of dude. But I could be way wrong. Jones has been fucking off his career for as long as you can think back right now. And then all of a sudden, the biggest event shows up, and he's like, "It's mandatory. I got to be honest." Same with like McGregor. I would have loved to see these dudes on it, but what the fuck have they been doing to deserve any of it, bro? Besides holding their title over everyone's head and being like, "Yo, I'm the baddest motherfucker." You know what I mean? If you want me, if you want me,
they were the biggest.
They were, but like, they are. From Dana's point of view, John Jones has arthritis in his hips. He's injured,
and he said he's still ready though. That's the thing.
Yeah, look, I'm certain they would have been a good draw. Better than these dudes. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is the entitlement to get these spots, it doesn't seem to exist, and it makes sense to me where Dana's coming from. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
it's one thing to have a draw. It's a whole other thing to have a massive draw and then a complete disappointing fight.
Well, when you think about the
BMF title, bro, that was a lovemaking match, bro, for a BMF title. He
said that was great.
I know.
So, like, what do we talk? Like, the two heavyweights that are fighting, Alex Pereira versus Cyril Gane, those are the two heavyweights that are left in the heavyweight division. Why not have John Jones come in there and fight too? Like, not obviously all three of them fight on the same card, but there is nobody in the heavyweight division to fight.
Yeah.
Like, what's his name? His eyes aren't working. He's probably not going to fight again, is what they're saying.
Yeah, he's done for.
Like, even Tom Aspinall said, I don't get why the UFC isn't paying him what he deserves to get paid. Right. He was the draw. He is a maker of this sport.
So now the real question is, will they let him go? Will the UFC end his contract for him so he can go somewhere else?
What's he going to do, box?
Go to MVP and make big money, bro. You know what I mean?
He's going to fight Jake Paul next?
Who knows, bro? Wouldn't you for the right price?
Shit, if I was John Jones, sure. But then he's got to get knocked out. And then what? Then he gets a couple mil?
No.
And he gets drunk and then wastes it all?
He could do one boxing match and that's it.
That's what I'm saying, but he's not going to do that. He is a problem. We know that. He is addicted to substances.
But he's going to go broke real fast if he doesn't find another way to cash in. So, you know, like, bro, I don't give a damn. The best of the best on their way out, bro, will take a fall for the right price.
100%. I think he would.
You know what I mean? I would.
You'd be willing.
I would let anyone knock me out for millions, bro.
Not me, son.
Why not?
I'm good on that, dude. I don't want to do that.
You guys are damn liars.
Not right now.
You're damn liars.
Hell no.
You must not never been knocked out then. It ain't that serious, bro.
Not if you get your job, bro.
You get up and you move again, bro.
Yeah, I know, but it's on fucking live TV where
who gives a damn?
And they're like a real person that
just
fights,
cry all the way to the bank, bro.
Watch it over and over again.
Cry all the way to the bank.
Remember this?
Or do what the smart ones do. Bank off of it, bro. Make fun of yourself. Make the t-shirts first. Do all that shit first, bro, and cash in on it.
It'd be so difficult to not, like, take a dive. And, like, I don't think I could make it look good enough to where people would believe that it might not have been staged.
Well, you don't have to take a dive. Just let them hit you.
Get knocked the fuck out. I don't think I could do it,
just
dude.
Let them hit you, bro. Get your jaw broke like Jake Paul did.
I'm not doing that. I don't want that. I paid too much for this smile already, dude. I'm good.
That's funny.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's interesting, man. Now... And then I saw Ronda Rousey made some waves with Cyborg, talking that trash about the steroid use, and Cyborg chimed in and was just like, that was so long ago, and I learned my lesson, and went off on her. Like, we'll have to see how Ronda performs. I'm a little skeptical about how their fight's going to go all together. But
yeah, just thinking of the age of those women, it's funny.
I think that Gina's going to work her.
She's so old.
She looks so out of it. Ronda at least looks like she still trains, bro.
What do you mean out of it, dude? She's got a fucking... rocking body.
She's like in her late 40s, dog.
You guys didn't see that video or that picture I posted, did you?
Must not have.
In the group
she
chat?
Does look fine. She looks fine. I'm not saying she looks out of shape.
You guys didn't see that, did you?
I don't think I did.
Oh my God.
Where'd you send it, in that group?
Yeah.
The one with Dalton or just us?
I think it was just you guys.
This one?
That's Dion's girl.
That's fine. John Jewett's wife, dude.
What are you talking about, Dion? I didn't see nothing.
Yeah, it's messed up, dude. They're married couple. They live a nice life, it looks like. They got a nice home.
Yeah, you must not have sent it to our group chat, bro. Unless it was on Facebook or something.
Oh, maybe. Let me check. Oh, yeah.
It's on Facebook?
Facebook.
Scary Movie 6 is about to be so crazy.
I think I do. I don't know how to open these all the way. This one?
Can't see nothing yet.
Oh. It must be just casting tab.
Or you got to slide it over or something?
No, it's just doing the tab. I got to make it to cast the screen.
I'm like, there's no words for it.
Like 325.
Here we go. This one?
Yeah.
It's just, oh my gosh.
I can't even imagine that number.
She's in shape.
This is beautiful. You guys were rocking in there. So I'm pretty excited for this.
Thank
In fighting shape or just like
she's in
shape? In fapping shape. Let's see.
She lost a lot of weight. She used to be a little husky.
There's no sound, of course.
That's all right. We don't need sound. She lost a lot of weight, so clearly she's training.
It just doesn't look like she's going to be boxing anybody out, bro.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a pretty rough fight. I'm going to go ahead and say it's going to be a gas out. No one's going to get knocked out.
See, that's what I'm thinking.
It's going to go the distance. Neither of them are going to try and take each other's heads off.
Yeah, that's the only thing that bothers me. I don't like it when they're friends, and these two are friends.
They'll still go at it, though, I would think.
For like a couple minutes.
We'll see. We'll see what Ronda's made of, bro.
Yeah, I just don't like it when fighters are friends because I just feel like you don't get that nastiness.
I mean, that's why Conor McGregor was so successful, you know?
Yeah, because he would get under everybody's skin.
John Jones and DC, everybody loved that back in the day. They loved the way John Jones would talk to DC.
I love that DC's still holding a grudge against him, too, bro.
Wouldn't you, though, dude?
I don't know.
He meant everything he said, too. That's the thing. And he used to say some nasty things like...
Yeah, but weren't they like hugging it out on that reality TV
I don't think
show?
it's ever been real. Like I think all the negative stuff has been real, and all the love stuff is just like, this is business, you know?
Yeah.
Like they're the opposite of what fighters are nowadays, you know? I think DC is really upset, and he never beat him. Like, or did he beat him once?
No,
I think he never beat him.
He never beat him.
Or he did beat him by
controversial or
disqualification.
something.
Yeah. So that would haunt you for sure if that was your one career.
They disqualified him. There was no contest because of the elbow, and then they, of course, came back. Like, what was that last year? They said that you can do that now.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be reversed
for sure. Yeah, no, I would be pissed if I was him too, forever. And you just know he's a bad guy, like in his real personal life. So it's tough. That's what would make it even worse.
Yep.
Like DC coaches wrestling for kids and stuff. John Jones is teaching a wrestler to be a UFC fighter now, Gable Stevenson. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah, I did see that.
That guy's the same age as me. I'm pretty positive.
Because he had Gable, right?
Gable.
Yeah. He had a couple or one fight already and dominated it.
I think he's fought 2 times
Has
now.
he fought twice now?
At least 2 times,
and both times won?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So that'll be interesting to see. He was a really good wrestler. He was like at our age when we were seniors or juniors, I saw him wrestle and he was just picking heavyweights up and setting them down softly on their backs. Like it was nuts. But then he had some controversy in college, I think, like outside of wrestling. Came back and wrestled again in college, dominated, and then moved on. So and then he tried to go play football, which I don't know when he's ever played football and got cut from the practice squad of like the Bills or some shit.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, that's right.
And then I somehow met John Jones. But hopefully he becomes a fighter. That'd be dope. Then I can tell my kid, hey, I seen that guy wrestle one time in real life. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be a problem, I think.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, obviously wrestling is the most dominant thing you can do in UFC. So
the best camera angles.
Yeah.
I love it. ain't nothing getting cut either.
Just your fat butt, dude.
Just gonna
Not
zoom
fat,
right in on
huge, muscular, and juicy.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see Gable if he makes it.
Yeah, I mean, I think he'll make.
He's 2-0 right now.
2-0 at least. I think he might be 3, but it's definitely 2-0.
All right, let's shift some gears here. I've been wanting to avoid these conversations because I've been trying to dig and see what's going on, but it's not looking good. So we'll start with this. First of all, your boy Jelly Roll. I'm imagining this is a UFC fight, I think, or some kind of fight because Kid Rock and Trump and they're Elon are all together. Sitting right behind them is your boy Jelly Roll, and he seems to be unaware of his surroundings.
Gross.
So let's take a look at what he's up to real quick.
I can't watch this. Gross.
You do it.
Oh.
Bro. My man ate it.
Maybe it's like a little Coke
clear
niblet,
as day, bro.
Maybe it's a Coke niblet.
He rolled that shit up and then just wiped it into his mouth. He like, I don't understand how kids can do that shit, let alone be a grown-ass man and still enjoy eating your damn boogers, bro.
Oh, it's disgusting.
It's the craziest thing in the world to me.
Could be a Coke niblet. And maybe he's not sober.
Yeah. So maybe
That's
he's not
disgusting.
A lot of things seems to be what the topic of discussion is. So apparently there's a bunch of people airing him and his wife out right now for being all kinds of corrupt,
shady,
fake, evil, and shady, bro. And one of those things where he's hiding behind God's armor. Like there seems to be a really big uptick in people. I think we brought this up briefly where people are suddenly they're professing their love for Jesus and their faith in God and all this stuff all of a sudden. And as we pay attention, it slowly starts to shift into some type of like blasphemy. Like they're doing it to steer people in the wrong direction. It seems like they're trying to get people to believe in God a certain way that's acceptable, but not really acceptable according to like biblical
a lot
context.
of people are using it as a cloak.
Yes.
I.e. Erica Kirk.
Yes.
That's
what I mean when I say that they're hiding behind God's armor.
Yeah.
What was the black rapper's name who was gay and then he became
Lil Nas X?
Lil Nas X. Whatever happened to that guy?
I don't think he had enough pull that they thought they had, so they another useful idiot.
Do you think he went like actually religious and he just didn't know how it worked?
I think they tried to get him to make that same ploy.
Yeah.
And he didn't have the pull. He was too
off.
Flat. And so they just said, all right, let him. Chances are he's going to end up drugged up on the streets or something like all the other useful idiots.
That or he comes back harder somehow.
Who knows?
Later on in life.
He says I can go harder, and he starts sacrificing babies and shit to get his reputation up with them again. I don't know. But apparently it's really bad for Jelly Roll, which sucks because I really liked Jelly Roll and where it seemed that he was headed. But it I don't know how true it is. So let me start this over here just to kind of get where we're going here. There's one girl in particular that has been airing them out, and all these people that are coming to their defense, she's like calling them out as fraud and paid actors and all this stuff, and just saying they've sent her cease and desist. They've tried to bribe her and pay her money, and she's not accepted all of it, is what she's claiming. She's showing court documents, she's showing affidavits, she's showing police records, like, no contact orders, you name it. So let's just kind of go from here.
You guys have heard me say on the podcast before that I have like witches that do my monthly spells and stuff like that. I had witches who did spell work for me.
We're calling it Operation Infiltration. We're going to take over. We're going to get a building down. We're going to take over that street, quiet and humble. We're going to beat them from the inside out, not the outside in. We're going to come in and take over this fucking game. I'm fixing to go in and fuck country. This is going to be a problem. His #1 country record radio party. Sit up there and talk like we're talking right now. Calling motherfuckers, drinking, smoking, acting exactly how in the lobby of BMI. I got a tattoo. The real ones are here. More on the way. Be different than you. You got to look at me like, y'all, we finally got one of us there. Johnny hadn't changed. Send me that screenshot. Let my wife nip that bitch in the ass, dog. My wife is a fucking savage gangster bitch that sold pussy, dude. She will clear somebody. How Jeffrey Epstein with much work and help. Just like Jeffrey Epstein, Ryan Upchurch has jelly rolled with his wife to handle his dirt.
You will know them by their fruits, and I am sorry, #not sorry for whoever this triggers. Could someone please explain to me why the first thing that Jelly Roll did when he got into some money was build a bar in Nashville, Tennessee? Millions of people are praising him for his redemption story along with all of social media, but what the heck is this? Even open on Sundays, apparently. Now it's time for everybody to come into my comments saying, the Sabbath isn't on the Sunday, it's on the Saturday. Well, there's no rest for the wicked because luckily they're open on Saturdays too. Let's take a peek inside.
This floor is completely dedicated to his wife, Bunny XO. This floor has a larger-than-life portrait of his wife hanging over a...
So now she, to me, is looking like a honeypot.
Dance floor with nightclub-style lighting and even an area in the corner for bottle service. There's a Bunny XO photo op area and other...
What's this? What the heck is this?
In hoes we
trust. Calling
trust.
Christians hypocrites for holding Jelly Roll and his wife accountable for praising Jesus, but having built a bar in Nashville, Tennessee, like they need one, and having in hoes we trust. Ew, gross, hypocritical. But that's not it, sadly. Just wait.
Roll and Bunny XO. Then on the fourth floor, you have an area that can be open to the public or closed for private events. This area is called Buddy's Back Room, and it pays tribute to Jelly Roll's late father, Buddy DeFord.
So on the way to a private VIP room, which, by the way, who knows how much debauchery goes on in there, a room that is dedicated to your wife who worked in the industry but is in remembrance of your father. This is so odd. There is this sign, and this sign says halfway to heaven or halfway to hell. This literally feels like some fallen angel type stuff. But let's pretend like we don't see the spiritual warfare happening in this bar and finish the rest of the tour, shall we?
Pretty epic as well. The final floor is the fifth floor, which is an indoor-outdoor rooftop bar.
It's not odd to you guys at all that a man who praises Jesus all the time has more things about the devil in his bar than he does about the Jesus he serves. We're just going to ignore the spiritual warfare happening right now. Even if you did a little bit of research of what cherubs are, this is insane to me. They said it
Post
not
Malone?
me, and you guys could come at me in the comments all that you want, but I got a really, really good gut feeling that you're all being played. You guys are being played.
Church is not going crazy. Remember, once you sell out to the system and you say, sure, I'll sign my name on this here dotted line and take my blood, strange things are going to start to happen when you say, oh, I'll accept the 100 million, I'll just sign here. Obviously, this can't be jelly. Take a look at those eyes. That's like saying that yay is
See, I don't buy this part.
Yeah, okay. So once we understand...
But this is dragging now. So the point is there's all these people coming out now dropping these gems, right? I want to point out this girl because this is the girl that's starting it all that says really bad things happened to her as a result of them, and they're trying to pay her off to keep her silent, and she's been going to war. And everyone
How did it start?
Supposedly they did something really bad to her, and she wanted to expose them because at first she was trying to get them to do a public apology. She didn't want money, and then they started trying to give her money and then started running a smear campaign on this girl, and she's been debunking all of the shit that they've been paying people to like go on social media, and she's finding, these guys are all pedophiles. They're all really good friends of theirs. They're in the comments of these guys' social media pages, who coincidentally, every single one of them who has come after this girl on their behalf, supposedly, as she says it,
yeah,
she's pulled records that they all have, pedophile records. So she's like, why are these Jesus-loving people making threats to me? Why are they trying to kill me? So anyway, this Ryan Upchurch guy that they just keep bringing up, I believe he was like one of his road manager or something like that for a really long time. He's now supposedly turned against them because he's like, yes, it's true. These motherfuckers are evil. They're doing bad shit. Mm-hmm. Well, this girl had come out and said that she caught wind that Jelly and his wife were trying to have her killed. And this guy, Ryan Upchurch, made a video and tagged her in it and said, hey, I have proof and evidence that there's some people in Nashville who tried to take you out. It is true. It's not a fucking lie. And like and this is a guy that is like one of the closest people to them in the past. So, and even our boy Goob got in on it. But this is the girl, Nicole Arbor is her name. So let me find this particular video. I hope it's not taken down, but.
The threatens influencer.
Where's that one at?
Scroll down to.
Yeah.
One more. That one?
I'm just going to say.
Oh, no, that's the one I was just looking at.
Guys, I'm seeing a, before you play that, John.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm seeing a common occurrence here. Hot blonde.
Yeah, honeypotting, right? Honeypotting, bro.
Total honeypot.
Like she was with him.
Got blonde hair sometimes.
When he was like 600 pounds and just loving him. But when their relationship went public and hardcore public, he started having all the success. Everything started blowing up. Then he lost all the weight. Like it's super strange the things that have come out on them. And this girl has been, I mean, you just look at her entire page. She's exposing the crap out of them. I think that she might have had it taken down though.
Is it not that one that threatens influencers one?
No, that was
okay.
That was the one that I had initially pulled up. I thought it was it.
People replied to you, but they said, "Wow, you edit your photos too." You said here, "Oh, now I Facetune my photos when you were corrected. I have a makeup artist, sweetie. She's all the Facetune I need." And World's Best Brat accused you of editing your arms to be smaller. You replied, "Never have I ever made my arms smaller, LMAO. You're reaching, baby. Never have I ever made my arms smaller, LMAO. You're reaching, baby."
So they just get caught in lie after lie, which is it's just the craziest thing. So it's not looking good for them, bro. That video's gone from her page, but
that's crazy.
Crazy. At first I didn't buy it because it turns out this girl's like a rapper too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But that would probably be the affiliation that she has with them, I guess, is if you really want to go down that rabbit hole.
What does she rap about?
Jelly Roll.
Oh.
Yeah, it's horrible. I don't even want to play it.
I mean, I don't.
I've seen her before. She's been around a while in the influencer space. I've seen her a long time ago.
Cool, why are you just telling us everything all at once in one shot? Why are you just putting it out in pieces? Wow, everybody who makes comments like that looks the same. One could say that they're all inbred. I'll explain really quick why I've been putting things out in pieces. If I would have come to you guys in mid-February and be like, "There's this cycle."
Hold on, let's see.
I'm very aware that I told you guys I would have told you the whole story.
Oh, I don't trust her.
Until I just tell you guys everything that happened. Just when you think jelly roll.
Hold on.
I don't trust her one bit, dude.
This girl?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Something about her.
She brings receipts and evidence though, bro.
Of Jelly Roll and Bunny.
Yeah, but you saw video evidence of Jelly Roll saying that he's going to take.
That was so long ago. He was big and fat in that,
I don't give a fuck, dude.
That was less than a year or two
He looked
ago.
fat as fuck in that video.
Yeah,
but okay, but now he has it. He did what he said. He's going to put a building in Nashville and take over this motherfucking country scene, and he did it. And then he made reference to Epstein was the guy
that
he
is
was.
a weird thing to say,
and he says,
for sure.
and then he's talking about this girl, and he says, "Send me the screenshot. I'll stick my wife on her. My wife will take her out. My wife used to sell pussy." You know what I mean? Like, that's weird stuff, bro.
That's an odd thing
you know
to
what I
say.
mean? So
what an odd thing to say.
Right. Let's check this out.
Dude,
I don't think Jelly Roll's a good guy, nor do I listen to his music. So I guess I don't.
I'm sure he's a very upstanding citizen, very credible person, from career criminal to recovery coach. Oh.
Is Jelly Roll the Jeffrey Epstein of country music?
I like that he wore his fancy muscle shirt for this video. It's like the backwards hat kind of matches. It's like, it goes with the vibe, of like just dirt balls.
She's been trying to extort them.
Remember a couple days ago when I told you guys extorted was one of their favorite words? I don't expect their friends to be that smart, but like, obviously if I was extorting, I would have taken the money.
She recently clip farmed a few-second clip of Jelly actually reading one of her posts where she had said that Jelly was like the Epstein.
Your creepy friends online are saying that it was a tweet that I posted that you were reading. So why don't you just post that up? Why don't your friends have it? I'm sure other things he says in that 40-something minute clip are totally different and show a totally different character. There's that part where Jelly Roll plans or is talking about shooting another recording artist. There's the part where he yells the N-word. He says he's gonna get me or get rid of me. He brags about his wife selling kitty. What's he say? Don't have kids because they suck, while also feeding to the media that he's so excited to have twins via a surrogate. That should not be allowed. Country radio, and details his plan to infiltrate Christian and country radio. You want to pretend that he was reading a tweet? He still said all of those other things.
That worries
So telling
me
people
big
that's
time.
not the whole video, and then they go watch the whole video, I don't think it's going to work out for you the way you think, Muscle Shirt.
She's been trying to extort them for 12
She's been trying to
Yeah, his voice is terrible.
That is news to me.
So look, there's so much
Cody.
There's so much to unwrap here. Like you just got to go to this chick's page. It's IB Nicole Labor or whatever. Yo, her evidence is pretty hard to deny, and she shows all of like the receipts of the court documents and everything, all of the cease and desist, everything like that. Tons of people are coming out against him. It's not just this girl, and she has a whole roll of video. I can't tell you which one it is, but it's just a bunch of different artists and other people that have come out and said, hey man, these people are evil. They did this evil thing to me, this corrupt stuff. Like there's like sex abuse and all this crazy stuff that people are coming out, and they're doing what happens when truth comes out on people in the elite world. What do, bro? They ignore it and they just keep doing them and don't give a shit because nobody's going to touch them. That's the way they're reacting right now. You know what I mean?
Just like Diddy.
And so it just makes it look like it's all the same. So, man, if I'm wrong, I own it and I'm wrong. But it doesn't look good for them.
No, it certainly doesn't.
It doesn't look good for them, bro.
And it almost like kind of cements the fact of what Candace was saying, that, well, not just Candace, but
lots of people
that we're in a spiritual warfare right now. And there is a lot of fucking weird demonic shit happening.
And all these people confessing their love for Christ now is a ploy to get everyone else to do the same thing. And you know how I told you, like they want you to believe in a false prophecy. If you believe in a false prophecy, you believe in the wrong God.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so it's like that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to say, hey, look, you could still be this person and love Jesus and be a good Christian and have things positively happen to you.
Do these things still.
Yes. Yeah. And they're forgetting the whole part about how you should move away from your sin, bro. Not just live in it. You don't get to bask in your sin, bro. You're supposed to repent of it and
smoke weed.
Right. I mean,
just do whatever you want.
All those things, acceptable or not acceptable, there was a moral law around Christianity that people are supposed to abide by. It's one thing to say you love Jesus and still live in some of those things and just be like, I'm a wretch though, bro. Like I'm working on it. It's between me and him. It's a whole nother to walk the streets, stop and say prayers for people on the streets and act as if though you're holier than thou, and then do these kind of dark, evil things behind the scenes and have all these people come out and you're trying to pay them off instead of fight the battle, bro. You know what I mean? If someone came out and said evil things of me like that, I know it's not true. I'm going to fucking stand the fight, bro. I'm going to go public and be like, this motherfucker's lying. They're trying to smear my name and we're going to fight this to the death, and it's going to be public because I want everyone to see my truth. Instead, they're behind the scenes offering payouts and, hush money and all this shit. And then when that doesn't work, now they're trying to talk to people to put hits on these people. And, the people are on their own camp. That video that we watched of him talking on the couch, that's someone in his camp that turned their back on him. You don't do that on a rise to success like he's having and you're part of his camp unless there's evil shit going on that you just can't. You're like, I can't, no matter how much money and how much success comes to this team, to this camp that I'm a part of, I just can't play along because there's evil shit going on. You record secretly and expose them because you need to get that shit out, because you have a moral issue with what's going on regardless of all the money and success that's coming your way, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he never really had a problem explaining all the bad things he was doing prior to him, like being not fat.
And look, he was a bad dude, bro.
Yeah.
I told you guys the stories of, trying to get music with him. And when he was an underground rapper, he talked about trapping and slanging drugs. He did all those things that he now claims he's redeemed from.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like he's truly redeemed from them. He's just hiding behind the armor of God, bro. Yeah. Which is what a lot of these celebrity people are doing right now to cause mass confusion and lack of understanding of what, like, quote unquote, their religious or Christian values should look like. You know what I mean? And I'm no I'm no saint, bro. I'm not trying to sit here and act like I'm better than them. But what I don't do is pretend that I am. You know what I mean? And these people are putting it out there, bro.
Well, it's almost like they use it as like a cover.
Yes.
They're like, well, I'm this newly redeemed person.
I'm
a follower
saved.
of
I'm
Christ,
born
I'm
again.
saved. But on the back end, they're doing all this weird, crazy shit.
Right. That's the issue that I take with it is like if they're truly still doing witchcraft, they're doing everything morally wrong with claiming to be Christians in the public eye, but then also still talking about how they have open relationship, they swing, they do all these different things that when you're redeemed, you have some type of moral compass about, bro.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know. This is just down the conspiracy rabbit hole we go stuff.
Well, speaking of false prophets, we have to talk about.
Is he dead?
What?
Is that what you want to talk about?
Who?
Bibi?
You know who?
Or Trump?
No. Erica Kirk.
Oh.
Being appointed to the board of visitors at the Air Force Academy.
She gets to greet people when they come in, or what?
Nope. It's not what it is.
What is it?
It is
detail that more.
It is a panel of 12 that basically meets a few times a year, and they get together, and anything that is pertaining to the cadets or how they're taught or the disciplinary
And why is
actions,
she qualified?
how they're trained, they basically get together and decide that.
And she learned that stuff in Miss Universe, whatever she was a part of.
No idea.
Well,
But
she
I guess
learned that in CIA
if you
training.
believe, if you believe the conspiracy theory, she has a lot of experience at Fort Huachuca.
Yeah,
and her mom has a military background. And
so, what do you think is the ploy here? Because first of all,
I think they're putting her on a pedestal.
Well,
they're trying to.
I think they're giving
raise
her
her
a
up.
fallback plan.
I don't think so.
I think TPUSA is going to come crashing.
I don't think
down
so.
for
I
her
think
soon.
that they foresee her running for office.
Oh no.
Yes, I think that they're slowly building her up to run for office.
It'll never fly, bro. I can't see.
I know.
I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say it. Everything we thought we've seen has been a complete blindside, bro.
Yeah, true. But
So,
I will say,
they probably will get her up there. She'll be president.
No way, Snowball's chance.
She'll probably be president in
Kamala Harris
2028.
has a better chance.
Dude, the thing is, what's crazy to think about, and this is just fully politics. We were told we were lied to about like voting and whatnot. When Joe Biden won, basically, I feel like we are going to be completely lied to this next time.
Oh,
and there's no way we're ever going to be able
I think 100% the Republican Party is going to cheat their way to everything they got right
100%.
now.
It's sad. It's really sad. I have no faith in anything that we're able to.
When I say that I'm
be a
done with
democracy.
politics, like of course I stay informed, but bro, I'm not invested. I don't have a fight in the war at all anymore. Like I just don't give a shit. I'm just staying aware, bro. I'm catching tidbits here and there to try to stay up to date with the craziness. I'm just trying to, bro. I just want to see the devil when he comes running.
Yeah,
I want to see.
That's all.
I want to see fucking justice. Like
it's never coming.
That's not what you're going to see.
It's never
well,
coming.
then there is no God. Then if justice is not going to happen.
Well, I think you're wrong.
If you're a truly evil person, if you're an evil person, then there is no justice.
What did God do the last time that there was no recourse, bro?
What do you mean?
He took everyone home.
He didn't decimate an entire city of Sodom and Gomorrah?
Yeah, but still, what was the end result?
Those were all sinners.
What was
right?
the end result, though, bro? He had to wipe it all out and start over, bro.
Let's fucking do it.
That's the win. That's the truth. That's what
I'm saying.
That's
that'll happen.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by like that's the only recourse, though. Is like there's justice will be in God saying that's it. Just come home to me.
Yeah.
That's where justice will come. We won't get to like.
We're not gonna know what happened.
We're not gonna acknowledge the justice here on earth, bro. We'll go to our new home.
But when we're up in heaven. And I'm like,
you want to know the answers?
I'm rolling around on the Segway, smoking a joint. I'd be like, I told you, motherfuckers, it was going to happen.
Nah, you won't even acknowledge it, bro.
Yeah.
You won't even
see
think
no
about
evil.
that.
You don't understand sadness. Nothing. It's pure.
No, you ever see the movie This Is the End? That's what it's gonna be like.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I wish there was a heaven for a gangster, bro.
No, I know. It's wishful thinking to be here and wanting to see that, but. Like I said, like I told you guys, at the very least, I don't like seeing people get taken advantage of, And I feel like a lot of people were taken advantage of after Charlie's death.
100%.
And I just feel like that's just, it's terrible and it's disgusting. And it feels like to me that Turning Point is trying to take advantage of people, and they're propping up a dead guy.
And it sucks. And I want to continue to say this every time we talk like this about TPUSA, because I believe, especially our person that we have in TPUSA, who's a boy to us, I believe his intentions are so real, so good, so righteous. He wants to be true what he's trying to do. I just don't think that it's there.
Well, and
I think the end result is going to be.
You know what worries me, John? What worries me now is when I see videos of her and Sarah Huckabee Sanders, who is Governor Sanders, former Governor Sanders, Mike Huckabee, who is the ambassador in Israel to the United States.
Yes.
Who's like he's a cuck for Israel, basically, right? When I see videos of her and Erica opening up this club, America, what worries me is that they're going to be using that to push a certain agenda.
Yeah.
That's what worries me. And now they want that in every single high school across the U.S. So now when I see that, I'm like, okay, the mission has changed.
Yep.
What Charlie started and what Charlie fought for has completely changed.
Yeah.
And
but that was probably the plan all along, though. They needed to gather the masses to
they
take
even
the
fucking
next step, bro.
Dude, they're going against everything that Charlie said. So Charlie had made a lot of comments, maybe a couple, not a lot, but he basically said Thomas Massie is one of my favorite congressmen. And now Turning Point is going against that, saying, no, we got to get Thomas Massie out.
Yeah.
Okay. That's weird.
Yeah.
You know? And so I don't know. It upsets me because like I just feel
nothing about TPUSA seems to be aligned with what Charlie was about, with the exception of like some of the employees at the lower levels.
Yeah.
Those people still believe they're riding for the same mission, but TPUSA is changing everything at the top, bro.
I just think about how long ago Cody was calling you an anti-Semite.
I know.
And now listen to him.
I was joking about that.
No, but John foreshadowed it though, and now you caught
I'm a
on.
visionary, bro.
Actually, Ryan Goldstone was the first one that
he did.
No, Ryan Goldstone was, me and him were right along the same ride. He just was way harder about it.
Ryan, when we first had him on, when we talked about this, and he was messaging me, he told me Israel's plan is to take over all that land.
You're welcome.
The greater Israel.
And you did nothing about it. You didn't believe him.
I didn't believe it. I said, just no. I did not believe him. What I said was, we have to wait and see. That's what I said. That's what I told him. I said, let's wait and see.
And he said, I'm showing you right now,
let's jump. Let's not jump the gun.
See, this is the hard part about being a conspiracy theorist, is that's the way it always goes, bro. There's always someone who's more adamantly, like, he didn't know for certain, but he believed he did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the rest of us, we were trying to do our homework to be like, hey, what's going on? I was pretty confident I saw something weird, but I wouldn't stand the ground he was willing to stand, which we have to admit.
Neither were you.
We have to admit. No, but look. We have to admit, though, as things evolved and became evident and you could see factually what was happening, then it became, okay, he was right.
But I didn't know all the.
Cody took too long, though. He took too long.
Well, the thing with Cody, here's the thing with Cody. Cody goes too hard against it when he doesn't know yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what makes it look really bad for Cody. Yeah. Cody he'll butcher you, bro, and then be like, oh shit.
No, the reason why is because I went headfirst into the Q shit.
Yeah.
And
I did too.
And so ever since then, I have wanting to wait and make sure that it's not bullshit.
Yeah.
That is the whole point of just waiting and seeing if it's bullshit or if not. And then
I just started smelling the bullshit before you did. I was still just as skeptical in the beginning.
Yeah.
But I was like, whoa, you know, I started to really see like, okay, wait a minute. What's up with this? What's up with that? That doesn't seem right, you know? And the more information that I came across, bro, the more I was like, damn, this isn't good, you guys. Like, it looks like we're about to lose Trump. You know what I mean? And then sure enough, bro, it just went all downhill. And now I'm just out. Now I'm like, look, man, there is no way you'll ever get me on board again. You know what I mean? Unless like someone like a Cody or an Andy Frisella becomes president, bro, I'll never buy into another political party and position again in my life, bro. And I will say on the Andy Frisella side of things, bro, he's doing the same thing that we're doing. I'm seeing right now. I became a part of his operator standard program, and he's very much like, you know what, guys, there's nothing we can do. Like awareness is the only thing we can do right now. Otherwise, the best bet for all of us, because we're going to have to live it out. I don't think we're going to see the end result in our lifetime. It's just not going to happen. This is going to be the way we're going to have to live for some time. And we're going to have to find a way to fucking live in this, right? Whatever they're doing at the top, whatever rules they're making that affect us down below, whatever the gas prices are going to be, whatever the food costs are going to be, all these things, we're going to have to find a way to navigate them, right? It becomes improvise, overcome, adapt, right? Yeah. And what Andy's saying now in the operator standard thing is we have to find personal excellence in every individual person and then try to spread that. So you need to become the best possible version you can become for yourself. Fuck politics, fuck everything else. 100%. Be as best as you can. Like that means fit, healthy, strong-minded, strong-willed, in shape, successful, financially successful, because the things they're doing, they're trying to affect the broke people in society. They're trying to affect the ones that aren't striving to be great. You know what I mean? The same people who are telling us being rich, wealthy, and successful is greedy and selfish and not fair for other people are running and taking their market share that you're not touching. And they're becoming 100 millionaires. So the plan for us has to be individual success, bro. Personal excellence for every individual person. If you're a bad wife, a bad husband, a bad mother, a bad father, a bad boss, a bad employee, you have to change all that shit. Yeah. You have to undo all that shit and become the best possible version you can, because that type of shit is infectious, right? If you're the best version you can be, your neighbor's going to be like, man, that motherfucker's changed a lot. He's got this nice new car. His wife's driving a new car. His kids are fucking happy. He's got a great job. Like he's always smiling. Like, and it becomes infectious. And then they're like, what's going on? And you're just like, man, I decided to become personally fucking excellent. And then the next person, so this is how you cause a domino effect of just greatness. And when we all become great, it becomes impossible for them to stronghold us. And that may be the only possible chance we have at fighting against the system, is to just ignore the system and make the best of what we can with what we have right now and try to have that outcome be the top of the fucking totem pole. And I believe that strongly, bro. I believe that is the path. I've been walking that path for quite some time now mentally, and now I'm a part of this operator standard. I'm like, holy fuck, I'm perfectly aligned with where everyone is shifting that's already been at the top identifying this shit too. So I'm all for it, bro.
Yeah. There's definitely
personal excellence, man. It's got to be the standard.
They're targeting people with weak minds, obviously. Yeah. They want people to be weak and be comfortable.
Yeah.
And that's obviously not.
They want you to be dependent on them, bro.
Yeah.
If you're unhealthy and sick, you need their medicine, you need their hospital, you need their bullshit systems. If you're broke, you need their government, they're governing, you need their money, you need their fucking tax, repayments, you need their fucking stipends, you need all that bullshit, you need their loans, you need all that shit, bro. Mm-hmm. If you're broke and unsuccessful, you know what I mean? You need their welfare, you need their food stamps, you need their WIC when you have kids. It's a fucking trap, bro. And so the only thing we can do is to individually take a stance, bro, and just be the best possible version you can for yourself in every aspect of life. If you have a bad relationship with your kids or your family, you need to fix that shit and just become fucking great, bro. Because if everyone individually does that and one by one we just start causing that to be the new domino effect instead of like what we're seeing right now, because bro, it's bad out here, homie. Like people suck. People are fucking lazy and worthless and non-contributors.
Dion's generation.
Everywhere we go. It's Dion's generation, bro.
Me, dude.
And Dion's got to start being the fucking example, man.
All the people that I come into contact with, especially young people, like all my nephews, they get it. Like I'm not the guy that they goof around with it. Like
it's more than just getting it though. They got to apply now.
They do. Yeah. My 10-year-old nephew is a dog, and you guys know this. He is an absolute dog. They were losing by like 40 points in a basketball game. This kid boxed him out on a free throw. I yelled, "Don't let him bully you." And Titus went and boxed his kid out hard. We don't play like he's 10. Yes, we take things serious though. When it's time to do things, we do the things as best we can. We don't pussyfoot around. Like that's We go lift every Sunday at the house. He's an absolute dog. Yeah. He's been brought to tears in the gym as a 10-year-old kid. Who can say that? Yeah. Not because of we're lifting heavy weights, but he's mentally bringing himself to the place where he's pushing himself harder than I could push him. You know?
It's like Tim Grover when the way he uses the chest pass as a metaphor, right? Mm-hmm. Like it's the boring, monotonous shit that you have to do to be great, bro.
Yeah.
And Michael Jordan didn't wake up at 5 o'clock every morning and love the idea of starting doing chest passes, the most basic thing possible. But the reason why he was as good as he was because of the constant, repetitive, monotonous, boring shit that he did to stay great, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like things like that. The people you surround yourself with, like, what do they say? Your network is your net worth. That's bullshit. That's just making an excuse to say, you know, like yeah, sure, the people you surround yourself with have an influence, unless, of course, you're that motherfucker.
Exactly.
Then the people you surround yourself with have no influence on you, and you influence them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I always used to say, and I gave you guys this quote before that about the Pharisees, like, you know, same thing with like people who believe in God, and they say, well, don't hang out with these people and those people because they're going to change you. Not if you're strong in your faith, not if you're really truly believing what you want. You may be the only Bible those people ever get an opportunity to understand, bro. And so you should live that witness out to those people, right? If you live in fear of Pharisees and their guilt by association tactics, people you can reach will die without Christ, right? So like that should be the goal in every aspect, not just religiously, right? So if you are, I'll say this, man, because we're on Tim Grover. If you want to be fucking great, go read Winning by Tim Grover. And what's the other one? Relentless?
Not sure.
Those are two books. Tim Grover was the greatest mindset coach in the world to some of the biggest name athletes, from Kobe Bryant to Michael Jordan to Tiger Woods to Dwayne Wade, like tons of people, bro. And this guy is like
white guys.
No.
Lots of white dudes, yeah, but they just can't quite get as great. You know what I mean? So
Tom Brady probably.
No, it's crazy though.
But he coached them. The mental toughness. You know what I mean? And this guy's a no bullshit kind of guy, bro. So, but I think this is just the direction people got to start going, man. We really got to fill our brains with a new type of influence, and I think it's got to be around strength and mental fitness, as you know, inner as much as exercise, bro. Like that's got to be the goal. That's got to be the way we fight back. It's the only fucking way we can defeat the angst and the stress and all that shit that we're feeling all the time from the things that we're exposed to.
Yeah.
And we got to get the fuck away from making social media be a regular thing in our lives, bro.
There.
Yeah, a regular thing in our lives, bro.
It's
like it can exist. There's a way for it to exist, bro. But if you don't have the strength to resist what it wants to do to you when you have it in your grasp, bro, it's bad, man.
It is.
It's bad.
I recommend timers on that shit. Every app that you think you use
Facebook
more than 30 minutes.
So bad, dude. Like I barely see anybody's shit that I follow anymore. It's all pages I don't follow and ads. That's all it is.
Bro, Alex Hormozy said it the best, and I love this philosophy. Delete the apps from your phone. Because my excuse, like for someone like me, is I'm like, well, I need social media because of my businesses and this and that. And he says, that's great. Then delete them from your phone. And you can, anything you need to post for business needs, you can do through a computer on those social media apps. Yep. What you can't do on those social media apps is scroll the same way you do on your phone.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't. When you're on your computer, bro, it's not as easy to just get lost in it, bro, and scroll. You can literally just do the work, make a post, promote some shit real quick, and get the fuck out of there, bro. And if it's not on your phone and every one of these apps can be accessed on your computer, then that's a win, bro. What you can do on Instagram on your phone, you can't do on the computer on Instagram, but you can look at stuff and post stuff, but you don't have the same
look
features.
At all the Saudis though?
I don't even do that no more.
He should stop that, bro.
I don't do that no more.
He's a married man. He's about to be a father. You should set an example,
like
Dion.
2-3 years, dude. That's heavy. What I'm into right now is just setting an example. I got 5 more months until
you got to live the standard so that you can be the standard when he comes, bro.
When that baby comes,
liking fucking John Jewett's wife.
Never. I unfollowed her too, dude. I unfollowed all the baddies. John was right back in the day. I never liked him. That wasn't me. That was somebody else.
Was him. I saw it.
Bro, we be scrolling Instagram in the food truck, me and Alberto, and we'll come across it, and it'll be like, oh shit, look, Cody liked it. Oh shit, look, Dion liked it. Oh shit, we always see that, bro. We're just laughing our asses off.
I unfollowed all the baddies. I unfollowed all the baddies because it was bad, and then it was messing with my algorithm too. So I was like, dude, I gotta stop.
It sets the wrong expectations for a normal life too, bro.
It does.
Because it's everyone's highlight reel on social media, 100%. Bro. That nobody's truly living like they're showing on social media, bro. It's a highlight reel. These chicks that go on there and act like they're just, these soulful, giving, loving, intimate women towards their husbands because everyone should do that. And it's the way you treat a man. Bro, when they put their phone down, they treat their men just the way that every other woman treats their men and vice versa, bro. Like it's just the way it is. And social media gives us such an unreal expectation.
No, it's one crazy thing. The one thing, go ahead.
Go ahead, finish your thought.
The one thing I told my because we live with a couple of younger dudes, Titus, and then my other younger nephew comes sometimes, he's 6, and then my cousin, he's 12. I live with them, and I explained to Titus while we were working out, I said, dude, you understand why we do this? And he was like, yeah. And then he was like, well, no, actually, I don't. And I said, because one day your Uncle Nick and I will be gone. We'll be long gone, and you'll be here by yourself, right? And you're going to have a family of your own. And we're going to put you through as many hard things as we can while you're able to grow and be in a controlled environment. But one day you're going to go through hard things that we can't be there for you to take care of, right? Or teach you how to get through it. And you're going to have to get through it. And you're going to have to bring other people through it. So you need to be prepared for that, right? And yes, you're young, but you can build this better than you can build muscles all day. So like those are the simple things that we try to put into these kids. Like every kid that I hang around that is like my family, they look up to me. I know it. I can feel it. Like they want to be around me,
and so you want to set the right example.
Exactly. Yeah. Like we try to do our best, and I think that's what's important nowadays. That's why I say I'm out of it pretty much all the way. Like I can't.
Yeah, it's a work in progress for everyone. But
really
as long as you're working on it, bro, then you're already doing better than half the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is. I think more people can get to it too. I think we just like the timers or the computer is honestly a really good idea.
Yeah, I love that theory, bro. I haven't quite dove into it, but I want to. I promise you,
I wish
bro.
there was a lock button, like it locks.
Bro, you can if you go into your app settings on your phone, you can set a timer and it'll shut it off. You have to like put in a password, and if you have to put in a password, you're a bitch. So then it's fine.
Just like,
you're like,
okay, I'll look
one time. I'm gonna do one time.
Just last thoughts.
Yeah, go
video
for
I
it.
sent about Charlie Kirk from the behind shot.
I mean, we know it wasn't a sniper, dude. I can't.
Yeah. I think that is the best evidence given to prove the point. It's the lapel mic.
I just don't. I get it. I know it wasn't that 30-06 sniper rifle from the roof. I get that.
I'll say
a mic.
If it's not the mic at this point, he's not dead. It was all fake.
Dude, if they can fucking have an exploding pager, they can rig a system that
I would say
does that. Did you see how big the thing is?
Yeah.
Like it's not small.
Yeah. Bro, they make pens that can shoot bullets, bro.
It's not small. Like 2026, you don't think they can make it a projectile? And the poof of a shirt, the smoke?
I think that's just the clearest
likely that there was like a
broken
drone
chain,
in the air, though.
Broken chain?
I don't know. The fact that his chain broke is weird. I do agree with that.
I mean, you add up all those things. It's and then the brain blood.
I hate it, to be honest, though. I hate even thinking about it now because I know we're not going to get the answer. So it's just like
never. We'll never get the answers.
It really
all
makes
these
me
things.
sick.
No, they'll rig that trial for sure.
100%.
Yeah, they'll rig the fuck out of that trial. That kid is fucked. Whether or not he was involved or not, that kid is fucked.
Yeah,
they're gonna hang that shit on him.
They get away with everything they want to get away with, bro. There's no.
And then the 33, like all the 33 shit.
I told you, bro.
Just came out again. Like, what did he say?
It's their favorite number. It is their symbolism.
He just came out with another 33 something, but
see, that's a sad thing.
It was their 33rd like annual something for the FBI's like inaugural some nonsense or whatever.
I just feel like when George Floyd died, right? We were like, I always say, well, people are gonna remember this guy forever.
He was a Moor, by the way.
Yeah,
he was a Moor. He was part of an Illuminati sector.
Really?
Yeah. George Floyd was a Moor.
I what I was gonna say.
Look him up. MOOR, the Moors, bro.
So he was sacrificed,
or he's not really dead. Maybe that was really him in that McDonald's commercial or video that people were pointing out. I don't know.
I was just gonna say Charlie Kirk's death feels like it's been like washed over, and he was a big figure. Like obviously, right in the moment it was huge, but they propped it up, and now it feels like it was all fake. And now I feel even worse for him. Oddly enough, I feel like. He didn't even get the same.
It's what we do.
You see all these influencers that are coming out, like Graham Allen and shit.
Yeah,
all of them are like, Candace Owens is evil.
Because they have to. She's the last one left fighting for him, bro. And so they got to discredit her now. That's their game. They've done it with everybody, bro.
Dude, I just want to beat up all these paid influencers like Benny Johnson. I want to beat these people up.
Yeah. Hey, let's close on this. I will say a funny thing about it all, at least, is none of those motherfuckers got them $7,000 checks, bro. Turns out they're suing BB to try to get that cash in, bro. They never got paid for all their shit, bro, that they threw out there. So now they're trying to sue him, and chances are it's looking like he might not be around to make that payment. So we'll see. We'll soon find out.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah.
By the way, that wasn't a admission to. I'm just saying, like, if I ever ran into somebody like that, I'm not saying I would beat them up. I just said I want to.
Allegedly.
Because they're dorks.
They're gonna come banging at the door now. They're gonna be like, "Where's Cody?
What did you say about me?"
Let's do this,
The
Cody.
FBI's gonna show up.
Jake Paul's gonna be like, "Cody, I got money on you. Let's get you in the ring."
Cash Patel's like, "It's 33, bitch."
I want to have a 33-round fight with Cody. Hell yeah! All right, guys, thanks a lot for checking us out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the channel, tell your friends about us. Don't tell your friends about us. Talk good, talk bad. It doesn't really matter as long as you are talking about us. Peace.